Hello, CC families, and welcome back to week 5 of Essentials of the English Language. And this is the analytical tasks section of the day. So let's get started. So we have looked at interrogative sentences in the meat of the essentials this week. And now we're going to talk about how to diagram those sentences. So it's recommended that you look at an interrogative sentence and change it to a declarative sentence before you try parsing it and diagramming it. It just makes it easier that if you have a linking verb, that it'll then be next to the verb so they're not separated, and just simplifies it, especially if you're a first year and this is the first time through with diagramming. Okay, so we're going to look at the sentence, did Robin Hood exist? And you'll write it down, and then we're going to check the mechanics, and then we're going to start the question confirmation, which again is on page 324 of the guide. Or if you have a bookmark, sometimes folks just have a bookmark with all the questions written out just to keep it handy. So what is the purpose of this sentence? It's interrogative, and how do we know? It has a question mark, and it's asking a question. So how could we rearrange the words to make a statement? That's right, Robin Hood did exist. So when we rearrange it, we're going to put the helping verb next to the verb, so we have a whole verb phrase, and it's just a little bit clearer. Okay, are there any prepositional phrases? No. Are there any conjunctions or relative pronouns? No. And again, these are not things that we have covered, but they are coming, and so it's just better to always ask the same questions and always go through the same process, even if these are things that haven't been introduced yet. Okay, so we're going to underline did Robin Hood exist, because it is an independent clause. And then what is the structure of the sentence? That's right, it's simple. And what does a simple structure mean? It has a subject and a verb and can make sense on its own. All right, so who or what is the sentence about? That's right, Robin Hood. So that is the subject of our sentence. And is Robin Hood a noun or a pronoun? That's right, it is a noun. It's a proper noun. What is being said about the subject Robin Hood? Did exist. Okay, so we have two verbs. So we're going to label both did and exist with a V. Since we have two verbs, we know that one is a helping verb. Which one is a helping verb from our list? That's right, did. Okay. Does anyone or anything receive the action of the verb? No. So we have an intransitive verb. Is the subject being renamed by another noun or pronoun that follows a linking verb? No. Is the subject being modified by another word that follows a linking verb? No. Do we have any other words to label? No. We are done labeling. So we have an SVI pattern. Helping verbs are not part of the sentence pattern because they're just helping another verb. So it's still an SVI. It'll never be an SVHVI sentence. Okay, so now we are going to diagram. Okay, so we have our horizontal baseline, and then our vertical line separating the subject and the predicate. And what goes on the left side? That's right, the subject. And what is the subject? Robin Hood. So we put Robin Hood on the left side of the vertical line. And what goes on the right side? That's right, the predicate or the verb. And what is the verb? Did exist. Okay, so The things that need to be capitalized in the diagramming are the things that are capitalized in the sentence. So we are going to capitalize Robin Hood, and we are going to capitalize did because it was the first word in the sentence. All right, and where do I put that question mark? That's right, I don't. You do not diagram punctuation. All right, so let's look at chart E, nouns, and we're going to break down Robin Hood. So we can use our chart, and we're just going to, if you have it at home, you can just point to it, or you can circle if it's in like a page protector, you can use a dry erase marker. So what noun job is it? What is Robin Hood doing in the sentence? That's right, it's a subject. We just labeled it and diagrammed it. And it is common or proper. So if it is common, it is not a specific person, place, thing, or idea. And if it is proper, it is a specific person, place, thing, or idea. That's right, it's proper. Is it singular or plural? Singular means one, plural means more than one. It's singular. Robin Hood is one person. Is it concrete or abstract? If it's concrete, we can use our 5 senses to interact with it. And if it is abstract, we cannot. That's right, concrete. Robin Hood was a person. Is it collective? No. And is it compound? No, it is not. All right, so our next sentence is the plague killed. Again, you will dictate the sentence and the student will write it out. We're going to check for mechanics, and then we will start our question confirmation. So what is the purpose of this sentence? It's interrogative. And how do we know? It has a question mark. How would we rearrange the words to make a statement? We don't have to. We can keep it the way it is and just exchange the question mark with a period to make it a declarative sentence. The plague killed. Are there any prepositional phrases? Nope. Are there any conjunctions or relative pronouns? No. So it is, we underline it, and we underline the whole sentence because it is an independent clause. And what is the structure of the sentence? It is simple. And what does that mean? It has a subject and a verb and can make sense on its own. Okay, going back to the same sentence. Who or what is the sentence about? Plague. So that is our subject. And is plague a noun or a pronoun? That's right, it's a noun. So we have a subject, noun. What is being said about the subject, plague? Killed. So that makes killed our verb. Does anyone or anything receive the action of the verb killed? No. So that is going to make it an intransitive verb. Is the subject being renamed by another noun or pronoun that follows a linking verb? No. Is the subject being modified by another word that follows a linking verb? No. So it is intransitive. Do we have any other words to label? Yes, the. And the is an adjective because it is describing plague. Which plague? The plague. Okay, and our sentence pattern is SVI. So the plague killed. So we have our horizontal and our vertical line. And what goes on the left side? That's right, subject. And what is the subject? Plague. And what goes on the right side? Our predicate or verb. And what is the verb? Killed. Okay? And then where should we put the? That's right, we're going to put it under the word on a diagonal line that is describing. So it is describing plague. So the goes on a horizontal, or a diagonal line under the subject. And where do I put that question mark? That's right, we don't. You do not diagram punctuation. All right, so let's look at chart E, nouns again, and we're going to look at plague. What noun job is it doing in this sentence? That's right, it's the subject. And is it common or proper? It is common. The plague is not a specific person, place, thing, or idea. Is it singular or plural? It is singular. Is it concrete or abstract? It is concrete. Is it collective? Nope. And is it compound? No. All right, guys, great job with week 2 of diagramming. I hope these are helpful, and I will see you here next week. Have a great week.